And welcome to Astrocharts with Daquan. Today we will be discussing Sagittarius rising. Alright, so let's get right into this video. So first we will start with a card for the week. So this card will be picked from Wednesday to Wednesday. So today is the 10th. So this will be from the 10th to the 17th. Two cards wanted to come up. So for this week, making sure that you are grounding in your thoughts. If you are struggling with anxiety, making sure to not stay stuck in your thoughts so much, to ground yourself, to meditate and to focus on the things that are of the most importance. Okay, so today's topic is Sagittarius rising. To know more about Sagittarius, go to the previous video on Sagittarius Sun. I will put the link in the description below. And also, if you are interested in knowing what a rising sign is, or what your rising sign is, then you can contact me. My contact information is down below, and we can set up a birth chart where I will give you a report that'll show you all the different placements in your birth chart, including your rising sign. So in order to find your rising sign, you would need to know the time of birth. So for Sagittarius rising, this is someone who has an outward expression of being very philosophical or adventurous in nature. Rising sign shows how you would project yourself or how others see you. So those of you with Sagittarius rising are projecting yourselves in a way where you want to grow and expand, to learn the greater mysteries of life. So you can come off as very wise, very experienced in nature, especially if you have gone through many experiences, especially for those of you who are extremely extroverted and have gone on many adventures and journeys. You'll have lots of stories to tell as Sagittarius rising. In search of a quest, a challenge, or an adventure where you can learn the full meaning of something greater. This is the opposite of Gemini, where Gemini focuses on the information that comes in downloads and smaller loads of information. Here with Sagittarius, this is more of seeing the bigger picture. So those of you with Sagittarius rising, you like to find what is the meaning of life. What is the meaning of this culture? What is the meaning of how we do things in society? You like to look at the bigger picture and to find the answer to the bigger questions in life. Growing up, you probably had a great need to find yourself and to identify what your purpose in life was, whether this was physically or spiritually. there's a great need for Sagittarius rising individuals to discover who they are. Optimistic, and you expect to exceed in your journey in life. In search for the truth or an inner wisdom or belief system that works best in life based on the deeper experiences and the growth that you have gone through. Your experiences, you form this belief system or philosophy that you live by, and that you most likely try to teach or guide others by using. Philosophy or belief system that you live by could also attract others your way and seek of guidance and support. And in that nature, you become a teacher or a philosopher who is there to help others on their journey. Because of this philosophical outlook on life, life tends to be considered an opportunity or a challenge to learn from for Sagittarius rising individuals. Also, because of this need to learn and to grow, you have a great sense of freedom, and you may feel the need to express this freedom and to detach yourself from the confinement of society so that you can go about in search of this journey or quest in life. To explore your horizons, to broaden your horizons. This could be on a mental level or a physical level or even a spiritual level. Those of you may want to adventure and to travel to different places and to learn about different cultures. Those of you may have different things in your own small society that you do. You may have different types of activities and hobbies that you incorporate into your life that make you a jack of all trades. Or you may have an adventurous mind where you want to learn about different things. Risings tend to be very gifted and creative, which helps them inspire and help to lift up others in their community. Risings tend to be very positive and optimistic in nature and very faithful. They tend to bounce back from setbacks and disappointments fairly easily, which can also help them to provide support to others as they are going through tough times in their lives. The concept for Sag rising is very broad and open-ended. They don't tend to focus on the small details and issues at hand. They see everything as circumstance and as everything happening as a reason. There's a reason for everything that happens. As far as the Sag rising philosophy goes. So for them, they see everything as a big picture with all the little pieces falling into place. So they tend to focus on the positive more than the negative, and they tend to move forward in their lives fairly easily when faced with disappointment or faced with smaller issues. Positivity and passionate faith that they have can also make them come off as very bold and outspoken and reckless at times and naive if they don't pay attention and focus on the things that need to get done. Sometimes their vision is too big and too over the top. They're not focusing as much on the smaller details at hand that are as important as the bigger picture. Aries is also a very playful, fun-loving, light energy. Sometimes it is difficult for them to deal with the deeper, more negative emotions of life. Sometimes they don't want to get into the difficulties of the pain, of the depth of their feelings. Sometimes they wear a mask of happiness and positivity when they are feeling differently on a deeper level. And this can cause them to almost miss the philosophy of others around them as they're focused on their positive, faithful philosophy that they have, and others have a different experience to offer. So they are very positive, very light. They like to keep things light and fun. And a lot of times they use humor to deal with stress or to deal with heavy, difficult emotions. Sag risings have a very light, fun energy, and they love to learn and explore, and they are always very positive and faithful in nature. They can be a very positive, helpful friend and influencer in society with their gifts and talents. And a lot of times they carry a lot of wisdom and a lot of intelligence from their experiences and their lessons in life. That is all that I have for you today. Have an awesome day. Thank you.